Welcome race fans, Rocky Mountain Race Week 2024 is in the books. This is the ultimate, you need a vacation from your vacation. This year was so hot. At my age, my advanced age, I'm getting older. And you'll see in the next video the kind of things you have in your back pocket when you're this old and you've done it a long time. And you know you really need to eke out maybe another 1/10 of a second. So this video won't cover the secret. This video will just get us kind of set up for midweek and how we chose our class. A lot of that this year goes to the co-pilot. We were going to do Outlaw Street, and we're going to spray some nitrous through this bad boy. We get up there for the first round, and somebody in the stick shift class has a problem on the track. And this is kind of the point where if it's a bad spill, it could mean that we're not going to get a second pass. So he's like, hey, let's put a safety out there. Let's just go ahead and do an NA, and if we get an opportunity, we'll come back and spray the car. But between those rounds, we'll get a chance, if there's enough time, to watch the NA class and decide if we want to scoot that direction or not. He watched them. He thought we could be very competitive there. He didn't really want to fool with the nitrous bottles in that heat. There's a lot. You got to keep the pressure just right. And so that would be a fine balancing act, driving in a super hot car on a super hot day all the time. You'd have to soak them in an ice bath pretty much to bring the temperature down. I did give him an ice bath during the day, though, and as you can see, my co-pilot used that nice cold bottle as a means to take a quick nap there. We left very early in the morning, and he was super tired, but I thought it was kind of funny. You can see him twitch here because he was out. So we're going to decide to go NA, and we'll see what the week has for us.
Rocky Mountain Race Week 2024. We're near Van Alstyne, Texas, getting close to our third checkpoint. There's some road construction where it goes down to one lane, and this beautiful light up here stays red. Wow, that's pretty shaky. Stays red for a really long time. So long that this guy, because we call her Lucy, got so hot that now the starter won't engage. It just kind of clicks. So we're gonna give it a little bit of time. Water temperature got close to 215, but I think in that header area it just got so hot that we couldn't get it to refire. We had a little trouble at the last gas station where it did a couple of clicks and then it cranked. So a long hot day, 100 degrees probably, and we'll be on the road maybe in the next 20 minutes. We'll get to this checkpoint and go from there. Good morning from the Buc-ee's outside of Melissa, Texas. We're about to jump on Interstate 75 heading south toward Dallas. We've got a checkpoint called Yellow Belly Drag Strip. It's pretty much in the heart of Dallas. I didn't realize that, or close to Arlington. So we kind of waited out traffic this morning. We're going to hit the road, hope to not overheat in traffic, and get to the next checkpoint and onto the track for racing later today. That's on the Bank Shift YouTube channel. For my content, go to Big Block Bob on YouTube. See ya. We're at Summit Racing Equipment in Texas. All right, everybody, welcome to Texas Motorplex. Big Block Bob here. Here it is. We'll check out the facility a little while. Track goes hot around 3. You can tune in on Bank Shift later to watch live racing. All Bob race teams officially here. We're gonna let the car cool down. We're gonna do some plugs and some other maintenance. Hit the track later. Hopefully get out, maybe 1 or 2 passes. Get out early and hit the road. I know we got a decent trip to Oklahoma City, and there's no drive day for that, so it's 350 miles in the book so far. Lucy's back to her usual stuff. Should be a nice, easy week. We decided to go NA and then R, and it's Texas, playing with the starter. The starter has been good to me. However, one thing they re-engineered is the wire on this Power Master. It used to be you could put a screw through like a spade terminal, and the thing would never walk off, and that's kind of your key to make it jump. And we're trying to get that back on. It's been a pain in the butt. And then another power wire that goes where the battery cable is decided to break at the terminal end, so we had to recrimp an end onto that. Now we're going to try to get the spade back on, then we're going to try to shove it all back up in there so we can go racing. So that's where we are. I wish I could tell you that this is done by us on purpose, but it's not. This is just weird stuff that happens. So in this starter, we've lost the first few threads on that. And so now when we're ready to put all the wires back on, we can't get it. And this is the spade that came undone where we weren't even getting a clicking sound anymore. So we're gonna see if we can re-thread that, maybe a different thread, at least to get that wire going. The other idea is maybe get to Summit or get to AutoZone or O'Reilly's and get another starter. Maybe borrow a starter till we get to Summit. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but this is where we are. The starter can't be used the way it sits. That's the end of race day 2, day 3 of Rocky Mountain Race Week. We are leaving the track, and we're going to try to get a couple checkpoints under our belts tonight. On our way to Oklahoma, I hear it's about 300 miles total. So we're going to put some miles under our butts tonight, since we just did one and done. I don't even know what time it is, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. Judging by the sun, probably 8. So we're going to get some dinner, get some checkpoints. We'll see you down the road.
That concludes 2 days of racing in the Big Block NA class. 10.522 average for us and 129.5 miles per hour. That's good for first place after 2 days. First place after day 1 in Tulsa, Carlos Astor. I understand he lost a camshaft and didn't make it to Texas. And then the second place car, John Doherty, lost a carb stud down his engine and had to pull both cylinder heads off. And he made a run in Texas before we did, so we saw that this pass we made put us in first place. It was our 1052 to his 1054. Not a lot of breathing room, and we probably should have stuck around to try to make another crack at it. I know he kind of regrets that he didn't, but he was worn out from all his roadside work in the heat. We really just wanted to get on the road and get to Oklahoma City. We knew we could kind of battle it out from there. Our mile per hour is a little bit higher than his, so we thought maybe, just with that alone, we had enough to cover him before the event was over. Going to Oklahoma City, we're a little confident, maybe overly confident, as we'll see. But thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. More to come.